The last hours of Austin, Texas, no WGC Dell Technologies match turned into a lip for everyone except Sam Burns. Burns entered a tears afternoon in the championship match with 8 birds last 10 holes and received enough help from Cameron Young for 6 and 5 wins. Burns won the 5th time on the PGA Tour. In 7th finals, Young, who was late with clutch birds to eliminate Rory McIlroy, had to settle for the 6th second in last 18 months. "What a week," Burns said. Burns, the championship match only champion Scottie Scheffler in semi-final matches in the 20th hole of a 4-meter bird idol did this. Given new life, Burns, fairway shelter with 15-meter putt made birdie. Young had an early leadership. Young seemed to have no acceleration that Young built a weak. A 20-meter bird at number 8. Young pulled his shot into water in par 5-12, and then came to the water under green, an accessible par for 13. Burns was only carved in 3 feet, and Young took it out without making idols. "It is easy to think it's close," Young said. "There is a man who stands in between, and winning the tournament. And a man Sam Burns is playing really well." The emphasis was a semi-final win against McIlroy, which was on full flight along a large part of the week. When McIlroy won Young 16 with a bird, then it was 2 with 3 holes to play slope and the pure idol of week when it runs a stylish pitch running. In first extra hole par 5-12, Young a very bad point shelter next to lip, and was able to explode only 169 yards with McIlroy for second. He carved and kidnapped feet. All week, especially on Sunday morning, this was a theater that adorned the Austin Country Club. Burns returned his best friend and Scheffler had go down shortly after the 18th green birdie forced the overtime. Burns in the championship match was close to unrivaled. McIlroy and Scheffler were injured in the consolation match of McIlroy 2-1. He played for 4 years for Scheffler Longhorns. And as this continued, Longhorns was trying to reach the Final Four. The World Golf Championship has been a last for 23 dynamic match games since it started in 1999. The match game was a 38-hole final won by Jeff Maggart in La Costa. PGA Tour, financed by Saudi, a response to Live Golf threat. PGA Tour, the best 70 or so for players towards upgraded events will not be in program in 2024. Burns, who made 40 birds for week, moved to number 10 in the world and collected $3.5 million from $20 million bag. Young received $2.2 million to finish the second, but after many recent calls, a trophy seems invaluable. AP Golf app Nushub Golf and Twitter app Sports.